is led and managed by enthusiastic and high-spirited youngsters. We train them by providing network opportunities, mentorship, internship, and professional training lessons. Now, let us talk about the person who is the star of the evening. That means our speaker. I welcome you, sir, Gagandeep. We can clearly see on our screen he is a certified professional coach and the founder of Hello Excellence Consultant. For years, he has been helping people for all the 6 continents to be better through his programs. I again welcome you, sir, and please take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Robindeep, for such a wonderful introduction. I'm super grateful to you. And of course, to Punjabi Chamber of Commerce for organizing this wonderful event. So without further ado, let's get into the workshop. I'll just share my screen with you. All right. Like Robindeep mentioned, my name is Gagandeep Singh. I am a sport and performance psychologist, which is a very complex term, but in simple words, it means I help people, individuals, teams, and organizations reach their peak potential through mental skills. And I'm also a certified professional coach, and I'm also the founder of Hello Excellence Consulting, which provides performance enhancement services to businesses and athletes. Today's workshop is going to be very interesting, and I would like to begin it with a quote by Dr. Viktor Frankl. Dr. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist and a survivor of 5 concentration camps during the Nazi era. And after he came out of those concentration camps, he wrote a beautiful book called Man's Search for Meaning, one of the best books I've ever read. And in that book, he mentioned that once we can understand our why, we can easily manage the house of our life, uh, which means that our reasons for pursuing our goals are way more important than the goals themselves. And he also said that once we tap into our own self, once we tap into self-awareness, our needle shifts from extrinsic motivation to intrinsic motivation. As you can see on the screen, intrinsic motivation is the highest form of motivation, where a person does not need any external rewards or money or recognition to do something because they just enjoy doing it. So through this workshop, we will help you find your why and raise your intrinsic motivation. Of course, this workshop is all about you. It's not about me, it's about you. So I won't be doing a lot of yak. In fact, you will be talking more and you will be sharing a lot of your personal ideas through the activities that we've planned for you. So with that, let's get into the first activity, which I like to call the infinite me exercise. So the way human brain functions is that it puts labels and categories onto different things. For example, this is good, this is bad, this is realistic, this is unrealistic, this is possible, this is impossible, this is how an engineer looks and works like, this is how a doctor looks and works like. So by using these labels and categories, our brain is able to process information faster. But on the flip side, we may also create some self-limiting beliefs. For example, I may think of something as completely impossible or unrealistic. And that's a self-limiting belief that my brain has put because it has categorized something into the category of being impossible. So as you can see in the screen, the horse has created a self-limiting belief whereby it thinks that it cannot break out of the shackle, even though the chair is very feeble. So my question to you is, what would you like to accomplish if you had no barriers at all? If you had infinite resources, infinite money, infinite opportunities, talent, and support from friends and family members, what would you like to do and why would you like to do that? Over to you all. Please feel free to unmute yourself and speak on the microphone if that's possible.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Jaktar. How are you?
Sir, I am good. How are you?
Very good, very good. So tell us, Jaktar, what would you like to do if you had infinite resources?
Sir, if I will have infinite resources, money, and opportunities, then I will create a lot of assets for me.
Uh-huh.
A
Which
lot of
and
assets.
okay, which kind of assets would you like to create?
Mm, Assets like hotels,
Mm-hmm.
resorts, and
Mm-hmm.
many other corporations. I would like to buy many corporations like Sony,
Mm-hmm.
and from that associations and resorts, etc., I will buy some liabilities for me.
So why do you want to choose those assets for yourself?
Sir, because in today's world, 95% people believe 95% people think that they are creating assets from liabilities,
Hmm.
but they are not. Actually, according to a poor language, according to a poor person, he is buying liabilities that he thinks is an asset, but
Ah,
it is not an asset. So I would like to create many assets, and from that asset, I would like to buy liabilities so that my assets will buy me liabilities and my pocket will allow anything to use to them.
ah. So what I hear you saying is that you want to buy those assets because you want to have a very deep pocket. So for you, probably having a very deep or pocket or financial independence
Yes.
is a goal, if I hear you correct. Thank you, Jakta.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. Uh, who would like to go next?
B. Dheeraj Ram is there. Could you speak, B. Dheeraj Ram? Jinia ma'am, could you please unmute him?
Yeah, I have given him the rights.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Dheeraj. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. So,
Yes.
please don't mind. Can you repeat the question? I will
My
explain.
question is, what would you like to do if you had infinite resources, money, opportunity, talent? If you were God, basically, what would you like to do?
Sir, if I have all the resources and all ideologies, everything, if I had, I would try to eradicate all the hunger problems in our world. Means people who die due to starvation.
That's so
Mm.
beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Why did you choose food, Dheeraj?
Sir, in this situation, I am getting enormous powers, means unlimited powers. So why utilize it just for myself? So I thought it would be useful for everyone.
No, my question is, why did you choose hunger? Why not something else? Why
Sir,
food?
means it's one of the basic necessities which many people are lacking. Means in during COVID situation, we have seen many people means facing that problem. So I just thought hunger is one of the basic necessity which everyone need to accomplish. So I
Hmm.
think.
That's a very beautiful thought. So, if Dheeraj had infinite resources, he would like to eradicate hunger from the world. Thank you, Dheeraj. That's a beautiful answer. Who would like
Thank
to
you.
go next?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Satnam. How are you?
Fine, sir. Sir, I would like to have opportunities, talent, and support because money won't be required if these three things are available.
Okay. So, what would you do with the opportunities, talent, and support? Let's say you have infinite opportunities and talent. What would you do then?
Sir, I will get a deep pocket in a sense because the talent is the main thing in our Indian society. The talent is nothing but in outdoor countries it is very necessary.
Ah,
That's why.
so you would like to earn a lot of money
Yes, sir. By talent and support.
by talent and support. Okay, that's wonderful. And why did you choose that as your answer, Satnam? Why not anything
Sir,
else?
I think hard work.
I think I'm losing you there, Satnam. Could you say that again?
So because hard work pays one time, sir, I want to be a millionaire on my own, not
Ah,
someone's getting opportunities by myself.
oh, that's wonderful. So what I hear you saying is that you want to be a self-made millionaire. And for you, being a self-made is very important.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, self-made.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Satnam. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay, sir.
Who would like to go next?
Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening, Anchal. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Sir, if I get all the opportunities and resources, practically I would like to be a bureaucrat. That's a civil servant in India, because a lot of us are always finding problems around us. But it's very difficult to solve those problems. And if I get into that, maybe I'll lend some of my hard work and my efforts to solve those problems which the country is facing. And
Hmm.
I'll choose like health and education after becoming a bureaucrat as my major goals to achieve. That is because if a country has a good health and good education, I think any country can build on that. Other things will come and go, but health and education are the basic things. But like if in dream world, I would like to go in space, because that is something, a parallel world I would always like to see and explore. So these two things I can do.
Awesome. So what I hear Anchal saying are two things. One is if she had infinite money and support, she would like to go into the health sector and the education sector as a bureaucrat and solve the problems of the country related to education and health. Very beautiful, very philanthropic. Thank you, Anchal. And parallelly, if Anchal had access to, let's say, the best technology, then she would like to go into space and explore parallel universes and solve the mysteries of the universe. Awesome. Why is this so important for you, Anchal? Solving the mysteries.
Not really solving the mysteries, but knowing what is like behind all those things. We see a black thing over in the night and a blue thing in the morning, but what's
Mhm.
like apart from that, what all we have in the space, I would like to see and explore. Maybe we just see those small stars and how those stars look like if I am in front of them. Such kinds of
Ah,
things, maybe.
that's wonderful. Thank you, Anchal, for sharing that.
Thank you, sir.
Who would like to go next? कोई और शेयर करना चाहेगा?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? I am audible to you, sir? Hello?
Yes, you are. You are. Hi, Barbie. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Very good. Very good. So tell us, what
So,
would you like to do?
so it's related to infinity resources. Like, if आपके पास money है, तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं उससे? ठीक है, तो एज माय पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, आपने देखा होगा कि हमारे जितने भी एनवायरनमेंट में या जितने भी हमारे रिसोर्सेज होते हैं, प्लांट्स एंड वो जो भी होते हैं, तो उससे ये क्या होता है कि पोल्यूशन की वजह से और आपके जो एनवायरनमेंट में होता है, वो काफी पोल्यूशन की वजह से इतना एनवायरनमेंट में नहीं प्रोसेस हो पाता जितना हम लोग चाहते हैं।
Hmm.
तो इस चीज को मैं रीजनरेट करना चाहूंगी। प्लस इफ मेरे पास इन्फिनिटी मनी है, तो एज आई एम कनेक्टेड विद मेनी एनजीओज एंड टू प्रोवाइड फूड फॉर हंगर्स, सो मैं इसमें उनकी हेल्प करना चाहूंगी, सो दैट उनको जिस
Hmm.
भी चीज की नीड होती है तो वो चीज वो कर पाए। प्लस डॉग्स को आपने देखा होगा, स्ट्रीट डॉग्स काफी होते हैं जो लोग हेल्प करना चाहते हैं बट हेल्प नहीं करते हैं, तो एक उस चीज में हेल्प हो सकती है। इफ आपके पास होती है तो आप एक स्पेस लेके आप एक एनवायरनमेंट
ओ सॉरी, आप एक स्पेस लेके डॉग्स की केयर कर सकते हो। तो स्ट्रीट होते हैं जो फर्स्ट एड मांगते हैं, तो आप एक एरिया ऐसा रेंट पर या आप उसको कवर अप लेके ले सकते हैं जिससे आप उनकी टेक केयर कर सके। आई नो उसमें बहुत टाइम लगता है एंड बहुत टीम चाहिए, सो दैट अगर एक स्टार्ट करे तो रेस्ट भी आपके पास ज्वाइन हो जाते हैं। एक स्टार्ट करते हैं तो उसके पीछे सारे हो जाते हैं, उससे एक टीम बन जाती है। फिर धीरे धीरे करके आप एनवायरनमेंट को भी देखते हैं, अगर आपके पास सपोर्ट होता है तो हम एनवायरनमेंट को भी अच्छा कर सकते हैं। कैसे वो सबके अलग अलग थॉट्स होते हैं उसको लेके कि हम अपने एनवायरनमेंट को कैसे अच्छा कर सकते हैं, सो दैट कि पोल्यूशन कम हो एंड ग्रीनरी ज्यादा हो। और दैट्स इट।
दैट्स बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुली बारबी ने एक्सप्रेस किया कि अगर उनके पास इनफाइनाइट रिसोर्सेज होंगे तो वो सबसे पहले एनवायरनमेंट के नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज को रिप्लेनिश करने की कोशिश करेंगे, जो हमने पूरा खराब कर दिया है, पोल्यूशन मचा दिया है,
यस
प्लास्टिक्स और गंदगी मचा दी है।
यस
तो वो उसको ठीक करना चाहेंगे और पैरेलली वो स्ट्रीट डॉग्स और आई एम गेसिंग स्ट्रीट एनिमल्स के लिए एक शेल्टर्स बनाना चाहेंगे जहाँ पे उनको सेफ सिक्योर एनवायरनमेंट मिल सके जीने के लिए। तो बारबी, आपने यही दोनों चीजें क्यों चूज करी? व्हाई ओनली एनवायरनमेंट एंड एनिमल्स?
बिकॉज आई हैव माई पर्सनल डॉग इन माई होम एंड आई लव हर सो मच। हर नेम इज हेवन। सो ये धीरे धीरे इनिशिएट स्टार्ट हुआ कि डॉग्स को एंड एनिमल्स को उनके रेस कोई अवॉइड नहीं करता। तो अगर हम उसके थ्रू एक स्टेप लेंगे तो आपको श्योर होता है कि आप एक ले रहे हो, रेस्ट ऑफ द पीछे आएंगे। बिकॉज आई हैव मेनी एक्सपीरियंस इन माई एरिया एंड आउटसाइड द एरिया, जो मैं बहुत से देखती हूँ। इवन आप काउस को भी देखो तो उस पे कितना लोड लेके जा रहे होते हैं, जो हम सारे देख के चले जाते हैं लेकिन बोलता कोई नहीं है। इवन आई रेज माई वॉइस इन फ्रंट ऑफ द रोड कि आप ये क्या कर रहे हो। अगर आप पे कोई इतना लोड डाले तो आप लेके जा सकते हो, तो उनके पास कोई आंसर नहीं होता। तो आप उनको हार्म करने की बजाय, आप उनको कोई उस करने की बजाय आप उनको हेल्प करो। इवन लॉ इज नॉट मेंशन इस चीज में कि अगर कोई उनको हार्म करता है एंड उनको घर से निकाल देता है तो उनके पास कोई भी रूल्स या लॉज नहीं है, जो अब तक नहीं आए हैं। इवन आपने देखा होगा सो मेनी पीपल ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, ऑन फेसबुक, who live and share their experience and take care of the street dogs। इवन वो घर में भी अपने रखते हैं, सो कि उन लोगों को पता चले जैसे एक करता है तो सारे करते हैं। इवन उनको सपोर्ट्स भी मिलते रहते हैं, तो एक के बाद एक, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, ऐसे आपका एक ग्रुप बन जाता है। इवन आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है तो आपके पास एक रहता है कि यू आर दी मेन, कि हम कंप्लेंट लेके जाएंगे तो आप कंप्लीट कर दोगे। तो उनको एक होप सा रहता है। अगर होप ही टूट जाए तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते। इवन आप इन्वायरमेंट में भी देखो, सेकंड थिंग, इन्वायरमेंट में फर्स्ट चीज आपने देखा होगा, इवन लॉकडाउन जो 3 मंथ्स का हुआ था, उसमें हमारी ग्रीनरी एंड पोल्यूशन से कम होके हमारा एनवायरनमेंट कितना अच्छा हो गया था। फ्रेशनेस एयर आ गई थी एंड नो मोर इफेक्ट पोल्यूशन ऑन एयर, इन्वायरमेंट, ट्रीज हमारे अच्छे हो गए थे एंड काफी सारी चीजें डेवलप हो गई थी, पोल्यूशन नहीं था। तो फर्स्ट चीज, अगर हमने अच्छी लाइफ स्पेंड करनी है तो हमें फर्स्ट चीज एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा रखना होगा। दूसरी चीज, आप अपने लिए कुछ नहीं कर सकते तो आप अगर किसी के लिए कर सकते हो तो प्लीज गो करो।
So what Barbie is saying is कि अगर उन्होंने एनवायरनमेंट और एनिमल्स के लिए इसलिए इतना इंक्लिनेशन दिखाया बिकॉज उनके पास एक खुद का डॉग है जो उनको बहुत पसंद है, एंड वो देखते हैं कि बाहर हम बहुत एट्रोसिटीज करते हैं एनिमल्स के साथ, गाय के साथ, भैंसों के साथ, एंड वो चाहेंगे कि वो खत्म हो जाए। थैंक यू बारबी फॉर शेयरिंग दैट। दैट वाज सच अ ब्यूटीफुल
थैंक यू
आंसर।
सर, थैंक यू।
We can have one more person, एक और person अगर share करें, then we will move on to the next activity. Who would like to share their thoughts? Nobody? All right, so then we'll move on to the next activity. I am so glad that we all shared our infinite meals with all of us. And it's so
Gagan,
heartwarming.
sorry to interrupt. There is one person called Ronak Nandra. He has
Okay,
raised his hand. He wanted to
sure,
speak.
sure. Rona, go ahead. Tell us, what would you like to do?
Sir, if we have, sir, if I have infinity money, that I will explore our environment more. Like we not even explore 5% of water or oceans. Oceans, so I will gonna explore more. Like we explore half of the we explore our solar system, and we are not even exploring our own environment. Like we have not 5% difficulty. 5% we have explore oceans. So if I have money, that much money, so I will gonna explore more oceans and stuff like that. Explore our environment more.
That's wonderful, Ronak. Why do you want to explore oceans?
बिकॉज सर जैसे हमने अभी तक कोई ज्यादातर हमने ओशंस वगैरह कहीं नहीं किया. हमने जैसे मार्स तक भी हम चले गए अब तक, बट हम अपने खुद के एनवायरनमेंट को इतना ज्यादा नहीं जानते. जैसे हमें पता नहीं, क्या पता है ओशंस के अंदर ऐसे मटेरियल हो जो हमें ह्यूमंस को काफी हेल्प कर सके फाइनेंशियली और वैसे में. जैसे ओशंस अगर एक्सप्लोर किया तो क्या पता हमारे वहां से ऐसा मटेरियल मिले जिससे हम थोड़ा सा अपने आप को हेल्प कर सके.
That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thought, Ronak. So what Ronak is saying is कि if Ronak had infinite resources, he would like to explore the unexplored on Earth and help humanity by the resources that he is able to tap into. That's such a beautiful and wonderful thought, Ronak. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you, sir.
So one beautiful thing about this activity is that if we see what everybody has shared, somebody has talked about helping the animals, somebody has talked about untapping the resources, tapping into the resources, somebody has talked about hunger, somebody has talked about education, somebody has talked about acquiring assets. So if we can all do these things, if we can actually move towards these directions that we have set for ourselves, world would be so much more beautiful than what it is right now. So thank you so much everyone for sharing these goals with us, and I hope sincerely that you all can move in the direction of these goals itself. So with that, we'll move on to the next activity, which I like to call top 3, bottom 3. Basically, it's a values exploration activity. Values are those worthy ideas that are close to us, that are important for us, and these are based on things, concepts, and people. For example, for me, integrity, freedom, growth, and public service. These are my top 3 or 4 values, and they are super important for me. And understanding our core values is really helpful for us in our professional journeys because values help us take faster decisions. For example, if I have, let's say, if I have 2 options, one option will give me a lot of freedom and one option will give me a lot of power. So because I know freedom is my core value, I would I would be easily able to make that choice, and I won't waste time getting confused about what to do and what not to do and which option to choose. So values expedite our decision making. They make our decision making super fast, and they also act as a guiding light during our times of crisis, during our challenging times. And they also help us accept the outcomes and reduce stress. So by that, what I mean is, let's say I choose option number 1, which would give me a lot of freedom, but let's say it would give me less money. And option 2 was giving me a lot of power, and it was also giving me a lot of money. But I chose option 1 because freedom is close to me. So even if I end up making less money than the other option, I would still be happy because freedom is super important to me. So I'll have less stress when it comes to money. So that's why values are super important for us. And through this activity, we are going to explore your values. On your screen, you see a list of values. Okay, this is not an exhaustive list. इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी values होती हैं. But मेरे पास जितना मैं इकट्ठा कर पाया वो मैंने सारी डाल दी इस list में. So my question or my ask of you is, choose your top 3 values from this list and choose your bottom 3 values from this list, and then share why your top 3 are your top 3 and why your bottom 3 are your bottom 3. I'll also play some music. Give me 1 second. All right. So take a couple of minutes, go through this list, share with us what are your top 3 values and what are your bottom 3 values. Did anybody decide what their top 3 values are?
Yes.
Please go ahead, share with us.
So my top 3 are, first is religion, second is family, and third one is adventure.
So religion, family, and adventure. Why are these 3 most important to you?
Because first, religion brings calmness in me, and it opens more ways जिससे मुझे और भी सीखने को मिलता है. Family, because it brings love and connections, and adventure brings happiness in my life.
So what Jaspreet is saying is कि उनके top 3 जो हैं religion, family और adventure हैं. Religion से उनको growth मिलती है, family से उन्हें प्यार मिलता है, and adventure से उन्हें happiness मिलती है. So that's why these 3 are the most important values for Jaspreet. Thank you, Jaspreet. Did you decide on your bottom 3 also, Jaspreet?
No.
Okay, no worries. Take your time. Meanwhile, anybody else? Did anybody else decide their top 3 values?
Sir, I have did.
Yeah.
So my first one is risk, second one is fame, and third one is challenge.
Why did you choose these 3, Jagtar?
Sir, because I believe that one must have a risk-taking ability, as it motivates you to be a challenging person, and it motivates you to do many more things. And I have chosen fame because I think that one must have fame also. Like people, like many of the people say that I will feed all the animals, मैं ये कर दूंगा, मैं हॉस्पिटल्स खुलवा दूंगा. लोग बहुत बोलते हैं सब कुछ, पर लेकिन सर जब बात आती है ना इस चीज के ऊपर कि आपने मेरे को एक स्लाइड खोल के दे दिया कि जो चूज करना करो, ये जो बात ये जो होती है ना सर, एनिमल्स को फीड वगैरह करना, ये मेरी रूटीन में आती है चीजें. पर मैं इधर अभी वो चीजें चूज करूंगा जो मैं चाहता हूँ कि जो मेरे को मिले. पर लेकिन ये है तो स्लाइड ही, कभी सच तो हो नहीं सकती. पर ये मेरे दिल की बात है कि अगर मेरे पास फेम होगी ना सर, मैं जो अभी कर रहा हूँ ना, मैं उसको शायद डबल या ट्रिपल लेवल पे करना शुरू कर दूंगा. और सर मैंने थर्ड पे अपना चैलेंज रखा है, क्योंकि सर रिस्क और फेम पाने के लिए ना सर चैलेंजिंग पर्सन होना बहुत जरूरी होता है.
So Jagtar, what Jagtar is saying is कि उनके top 3 जो हैं वो है रिस्क, फेम और चैलेंज. बिकॉज ये उनको वो करने के लिए मोटिवेट करते हैं जो ये रूटीन में नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो टू गेट व्हाट ही रियली वांट्स इन लाइफ, ही नीड्स दोज वैल्यूज. एंड दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट दैट जगतार ब्रॉट अप, बिकॉज वैल्यूज हमारे उन टूल्स की तरह होते हैं जो हमें हमारी लाइफ की जर्नी को स्मूथ बनाने में मदद करते हैं. So values really help us smoothen our journeys, our professional journeys and our personal journeys. And that's why we are doing this activity in the first place. So thank you, Jagtar, for that beautiful share with us. Who would like to go next?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Balvi. Or hi,
Hello.
Jasleen. I see both of you. Who would like to go first?
You go ahead.
Yeah, Barbie, share with us what are your top 3 values.
Hello. Yes, my 3 tops value is health, because health is most important thing that I personally experience.
Okay, health.
And
Which is the second and third one?
second is education, because education होगी तो सब कुछ होगा. Education is most important. Education नहीं होगी तो एज अ साइकोलॉजिकल माइंड आप जो जितने भी कंट्री में बैड थिंग्स हो रही हैं वो जिनको एजुकेशन नहीं मिली वही लोग कर रहे हैं. तो एज माय एक्सपीरियंस एजुकेशन इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट एंड थर्ड वन इज फैमिली.
Okay, and why did you choose family as the third one?
बिकॉज फैमिली से आपको हैप्पीनेस भी मिलती है, सपोर्ट मिलता है एंड एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है आपको.
Definitely. Thank you, Barbie, for sharing that. So what Barbie is saying is कि उनके top 3 में सबसे पहले health आता है, क्योंकि health सबसे important है उनके लिए. उसके बाद education, उनको ऐसा उनकी ऐसी धारणा है कि education से she can solve the problems of the society, and it is super important for the growth of the society. So education, and then third one is family. So thank you, Barbie, for sharing that. I'll ask who raised their hand first. I think it was Jasleen. Did you raise your hand previously?
Can I also
Somebody
speak?
raised it. Yeah, sorry. Could you go ahead, and then Arnav will speak after you.
So yeah, I chose respect, family and adventure. Respect exactly तो नहीं पता किस लिए choose किया, but yeah, I think respect is really important. Family, we all know कि हमें family से क्या क्या मिलता है, love, support, happiness, experience. We all like there are so many
Sorry,
things.
I can't hear anybody clearly. Khushbu,
Hello,
could you say
hello.
that again? I missed you there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I chose 3 values: respect, family and adventure. Respect, I don't know exactly why I chose it, but yeah, I think it is really important. हमें respect देनी भी चाहिए, respect लेनी भी चाहिए. और second, family से तो हमें पता ही है कि हमें क्या क्या मिलता है, love, support, experience. There are so many things, like we can't list them. And then adventure, to make your life more interesting. Boring नहीं होनी चाहिए, तभी life जीने में मजा आएगा. So yeah, these were 3.
Thank you so much, Khushbu, for sharing those values with us. Very beautiful thoughts. Thank you so much. I see 3 hands being raised, so we'll quickly cover those 3 people and then move on to the next one, the next activity. Arnav first, then Gaurang, and then Anchal. So Arnav, could you quickly tell us your top 3 and if possible, bottom 3 also?
Yes, sir. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Sir, my 3 most important values are achievement, fame, and inner peace.
Why did you choose those 3?
Sir, because achievement से हमें fame मिलेगी और fame से क्योंकि by chance I have noticed that कि बहुत से लोग famous people को follow करते हैं, तो हम उससे कुछ अपनी अच्छी habit से हम बाकी society में कुछ change ला सकते हैं. That's why fame. And inner peace, according to me, this is the goal of human beings. That's why inner peace.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Arnav. I remember this beautiful quote by Brian Tracy, and usme Brian Tracy said, keep inner peace as the center of your life and build all the goals around it. And I think that resonates a lot with me also. So Arnav, I'm just like you. For me, inner peace is super duper important.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Who would like to go next?
Sir?
Yes, please
Hello?
go ahead.
Sir, I have also write down my bottom 3 values.
Yes, go ahead,
Sir,
tell us.
in my bottom 3 values, the first one is my religion. I love my religion a lot. So bottom doesn't mean that I am keeping it in a lower rank. It doesn't mean that. I love my religion. I believe in Sikhism a lot and I worship it a lot. And the second one is relationships. One must keep a relationship with him. Must not, हमको ना किसी का ट्रस्ट नहीं तोड़ना चाहिए सर कभी जिंदगी में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए. और सर मैंने थर्ड पे रखी है होप. अब सर जैसे कभी क्या होता है हम छोटे बच्चे को लेसेस बांधने को बोलते हैं. पहले कि उसको दिक्कत आती है लेसेस बांधने में. हाँ भाई ऐसे ऐसे लेसेस बांधते हैं. वीक के बाद ना वो लेसेस खुद बांधने शुरू कर देता है. फिर आज हम इतने बड़े हो गए, आज हम आप मुझसे आंखें भी बंद करा लोगे ना वैसे करके लेसेस बांध दूंगा. तो सर ये चीज ना पहले चीज हमारी जाती है कॉन्शियस माइंड में होप के जरिए, और कॉन्शियस माइंड के जरिए हमारी जाती है सबकॉन्शियस माइंड के अंदर. तो सर अगर मेरा एक एम है ना जिंदगी का, वो मेरी होप बन जाती है. वो मेरी होप से कॉन्शियस माइंड में जाती है, कॉन्शियस माइंड से सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, जिस करके मैं उसको अचीव कर पाता हूँ इन दी एंड में.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jagtar, for sharing that. That's actually a very beautiful insight as to how we can incorporate our goals and make them a part of our subconscious. And our subconscious is so complex, so powerful that a lot of times we won't even realize कि हमारा subconscious हमें कैसे drive कर रहा है. So thank you, Jagtar, for sharing that with us. Navjot and Anchal and Gaurang, quickly share yours and then we'll have to move on.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Navjot.
First three values which I choose are passion, creativity, and spirituality.
Why these three?
सर पैशन होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. अगर हमारे में पैशन होगा तो हम उस चीज़ के लिए क्रिएटिव होंगे, और क्रिएटिव होंगे तो स्पिरिचुअलिटी इसलिए कि वो हमें मोटिवेशन देता है, हम माइंड फ्री रहते हैं, हमें कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं रहता. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई थिंक सो these three things is very important to me. So the bottom three values are leisure, competition, and religion. So competition, sir, मुझे नहीं लगता कि हमें competition किसी के साथ करना चाहिए. So competition खुद के साथ ही होता है. So अपने साथ ही competition करना चाहिए और आगे बढ़ने के लिए सोचना चाहिए.
Thank you, Navjot. Those were such wonderful thoughts. In fact, competition पता है मेरा भी lowest है, one of the lowest है. Even though मैं sports psychologist हूँ, so sports is all about competition. But despite that, competitiveness is one of my lowest values. I feel आज की society में collaboration is so much more powerful than competition. So thank you so much, Navjot, for sharing that. Anchal, Gaurang, quickly.
Yeah, so sir, for me, the top three values are balance, family, and ethics. Balance will include our inner balance, work-home balance, nature-human balance. We need balance in everything, and that will bring the inner peace in us. And family, because family is always a fallback. Whenever we need someone to fall back on, we have a family. Ethics always keeps us grounded, and many other values are included in ethics. That is why ethics. And the bottom three are non-conformity, autonomy, and dependability. These three, because autonomy is, I do not believe in like working alone and doing everything alone. I would love to work with a team and work with people, meet new people. That is why. Dependability, because I think we lose on ourselves if we depend on others for doing certain things. And non-conformity also makes us rigid. So I think that will be my bottom three values.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Anchal. In fact, आपने जो बात बोली ना autonomy के लिए, it's so wonderful because humans are biologically herd animals, and it's literally impossible for us to survive without other people. And that's why this pandemic was so stressful for us, because we were in isolation. We could not see others, we could not meet others, and biologically we have evolved in the jungles through tribes, through community, and that is still very much true for all of us. So thank you so much for sharing that. Gaurang, quickly, if you could share your values. Gaurang, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think Gaurang is there. How about Palak, Ishpreet, and Jasleen? So Palak, go first. Ishpreet and Jasleen, very quickly we'll cover because we are out of time. So
Okay. Good evening, sir.
yeah, good evening.
So I chose self-esteem, peace, and fun as my top three values, because I guess self-esteem is something like you have to get in somewhere, because self-esteem के बिना आप कहीं पे stand नहीं कर पाओगे. अगर आपके पास आपको अपनी worth ही नहीं पता है, so you can't just go out and tell people कि हाँ भी मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, अगर आप में self esteem ही नहीं है. And secondly, inner peace. I think inner peace is most important, because अगर आपके अंदर peace ही नहीं है, so you can't fight with all the demons around the world. And third, fun. So fun is very important. Fun, adventure, very important in life. So I think they are. And my bottom three are beauty, religion, and authority. I don't think that beauty is any kind of value. And religion, I love my religion. I'm a Hindu. I love all religions, but I don't think so that we should parted our ways as religion. There should not any concept like religion. So, and the third one is like authority. I don't think कि किसी भी, like even if it is male or female, किसी को भी किसी पे power like एक हक जमाने का कोई होना चाहिए. Authority किसी के ऊपर हक जमाने का आपको कोई हक नहीं है. So authority, I don't think so.
Wonderful. That's beautifully said, Palak. In fact, I also believe that we are all one. There is nobody above or below. जो कहते हैं ना वो food chain की बात करते हैं. I'm not a very big fan of that. I feel we are all connected. We are all one. We are part of a greater ecosystem, and we are like threads of the fabric. You know, each fabric contributes to the wholeness of the cloth. So a cloth cannot exist without the fabric, and the thread cannot exist in isolation. So it's incomplete without the whole cloth. So I think we are all like that. We are just like different threads of the same cloth, and nobody is above anybody else. So I love that idea of yours. Thank you so much. Ishpreet, Jasleen, and I see Priyanka super duper quickly in 1 minute. Your top three. Top three. Forget the bottom three for now. We are out of time. So top three.
I have chosen relationship, health, and education, because relationship for me is very important. Relationship with a friend, with parents, or anything. Because the time when we are feeling low or when we need anybody, कि हमें कोई साथ चाहिए. So relationships are very important at that time. Secondly, I will choose health, because health is really very important for you. ऐसा आ जाएगा.
I can't hear you properly. Are you a little away from the mic? I can't hear you clearly. Could you come closer to the mic?
Yes. Am I audible,
Yeah.
sir?
Yes, now you are audible. So tell us quickly.
Okay, sir. I have chosen health, relationships, and adventure. Relationships, because relationship with parents, with friends, it is very important, because when we feel low or we need anybody कि हमारा कोई साथ दे या something like that. So relationships are very important at that time. Health, because जान है तो जहान है. अगर जान होगी तभी कोई इनमें से कोई भी value we will able to choose if we are having good health. Not only physical health, but also mental health. I'm talking about both. And I will choose adventure, because for me, adventure is very important. Adventure not only includes कि बहुत सारी जगह घूमना. I will include adventure in that कि मेरी job ऐसी हो, I'll pursue that career जिसमें मुझे adventure मिले, in which I will enjoy. So these are the top three values I will choose. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ishpreet, for sharing that. Thank you so much. Jasleen and then Priyanka.
Yes, so may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my three most important priorities would be acceptance, leadership, and self-esteem. Because sir, जब तक हम लोग accept नहीं करेंगे who we are, how we are, we cannot stand in a society. Society have various rules, but we need to stand as we are. ओरिजिनलिटी प्लस उसके बाद लीडरशिप। सर सबका कहीं ना कहीं पैशन होता है, वी नीड टू फॉलो दैट। लीडरशिप वहाँ पे करियर में आगे ले जाएगी। वी नीड टू नो टीम वर्क, लीडरशिप, हाउ अ मैनेजमेंट अ बिजनेस रन्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई विल चूज सेल्फ एस्टीम, क्योंकि सर एक्सेप्टेंस एंड लीडरशिप विल इंक्रीज सेल्फ एस्टीम। सेल्फ एस्टीम अगर ब्यूटी स्टैंडर्ड्स है सोसाइटी के हिसाब से, वी नीड टू हैव दिस सेल्फ एस्टीम लाइक we are right somewhere, and self-esteem is really important. So yeah, my three main would be these.
Awesome. Thank you, Jasleen, for sharing that. Priyanka, you're the last one. So quickly in 30 seconds, what are your top 3 values? Are you there, Priyanka? Okay, I think we lost Priyanka there. So one beautiful thing. So yeah, Priyanka, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
No worries.
My top 3 priorities are health, family, and happiness. Health, I think so. If we are healthy, we can do anything. We can do perfect work if we are healthy. Health. So according to me, health is my first priority. Then family, because family give us support and help in the adverse time. And happiness, I think happiness is also important, because it also we should do that job in which we are happy.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for sharing that. Did you all observe that most of us had very different value systems? In fact, I think there was a very small overlap. I think Siraf family was the only one where a lot of people overlapped. Other than that, I don't think any of us had any other overlaps. So that's the beauty of this exercise, that there is so much diversity in human beings that different people have different priorities based on their life experiences, based on their circumstances, based on their upbringing. And that's what makes us so unique. And despite that diversity, we're all still one. So thank you so much for sharing that, for sharing your values with us. With that, we'll move on to the last part of the workshop, which is the most important part, which is what the workshop has been named after, Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese term that roughly translates to reason for being, reason for existence. Why we jump out of bed every single morning? Why do we do the things that we do? So it's an ancient Japanese concept. It is a simple Venn diagram. If you've studied math at a higher level, you may have seen Venn diagrams. So Venn diagram has 4 categories here. One is what I love. Second is what I'm good at. The third one is what I can be paid for. And the fourth one is what the world needs. So Ikigai is the intersection of all these 4. So when all these 4 come together, their intersection in the middle is what we call Ikigai. The reason I'm discussing this concept with you is because till a few years back, I used to be very ordinary human being, very average as a student, very average as a professional, very demotivated in life. Growing up, I just had 2 things that motivated me. One was playing sports, and the second was helping people. Just 2 things. And I was a very playful fellow, but I didn't think too much about life. And as a result, when I gave my board exams, I had to choose a career option. I went for engineering, just thinking that I was good at physics and math, so I should just go for engineering. And I just had 3 options: engineering, medicine, or law. So I chose engineering. But I didn't turn out to be a very good engineer. So then I said, okay, let's do something which everybody else is doing. Let's go for an MBA. And because everybody else is doing an MBA, let me also do it. So I went for an MBA, but I chose human resource management as my specialization because at the back of my mind, I knew I wanted to help people. I wanted to work with people. So I chose human resource management, and I got admitted into one of the best business schools in India. And I graduated from there, was working for a Fortune 500 company. But still, most of my time was being spent on a laptop and on an Excel sheet. So my passion for sports, my purpose of helping people and creating an impact on their life at a grassroots level, that I could not see very clearly. So I decided to quit my job, and in a few years back, I went for my second master's in sports psychology. The reason I chose sports psychology was because it combined my passion, my purpose, my skills, and all of a sudden, when I moved to the US, I started getting straight A's in all of my courses, which was very shocking for me because I was always an ordinary student. I started giving presentations at national conferences, which is a big deal if you're in the US. I started publishing papers in peer reviewed journals, which is again a very big thing in the US. And I was volunteering. I graduated with a GPA of 3.98 out of 4. So all of these crazy things were going. I was performing to the top of my ability, yet nothing had changed. I was still the same human being that I was in India, but I reached my excellence, and I reached my state of flow because I used Ikigai as the model for finding my career path. So if you can see on the screen, I love playing sports. That's the first thing on top. I am really good at understanding behavior. I think that healing, performance management, workshops like this are very well paid. So that's something that I can make money out of. And finally, I feel that the world needs better emotional health, better mental well being. And when all of these four things come together, sport and performance psychology is right at the middle, at the intersection. So I use this model to find my career, and I combined my passion, skills, and purpose, and I achieved excellence. In fact, since the past 3 years, I have been an extraordinary performer in whatever I do in sports psychology. So I found my excellence by using this model. And we would also want you to be excellent at what you do by using this model. We don't want you to follow what others are doing just because others are doing it. And we don't want you to end up in dead end jobs which you don't like. We want you to make the best out of life and get the best experience out of life. So, what we are going to do is we are going to do this activity now. We will help you find your personal niche. We'll help you find your ikigai by doing something like this. As you can see on the screen, there are 4 lists: things that you love, things that you're good at, things that can be paid for, and things that the world needs. And then we will create a list of things that fall in the intersection. So I could have been a sports psychologist, I could have been an animal doctor, I could have been a meditation app developer, I could have been any of these 5 things, because all these 5 things fall under my ikigai. They are combination of these 4 categories. So, for you, I would now encourage you to take 10 minutes, 2 minutes for each category, 2 minutes for the categories which you love, good at, what the society pays for, and what the world needs. And then 2 minutes for finding your intersection right in the middle. So I'll give you 10 minutes. Take your time, create as many lists as possible, as long lists as possible, and try to find your ikigai. So let's begin with, just give me 1 second. Let's begin with the first category, which is what you love doing. So I'll just play some music for the next 10 minutes and I'll shut up completely. All right. All right, you can start wrapping this up. We can start moving on to the next list, which is things that you are good at. All right, we can start wrapping up this category and slowly move to the next one, which is what the society pays for. Basically, things that you feel can get you a lot of money, which are well paid professions. What are those things that you believe can be well paid for? So move on to this category. All right, we can start wrapping this up, and please feel free to move on to the fourth category. Make a list of things that you feel that the world needs right now. किस चीज की सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत है दुनिया को अभी? We can start wrapping this up. Please feel free to move on to the last category, which is the intersection of all these four categories. Try to come up with as many professions as possible. All right, we can start wrapping up. Did anybody come up with the intersections? Nobody? Okay, so if I got a few questions, somebody just asked me what I should write in what society pays for. What society pays for means these are things that can get you money, that can All right, so we are out of time. I would now stop sharing my screen, and I would want you all to share what your ikigais were. Who would like to share first?
Sir.
Go ahead, Jagtar.
Yes, sir. Sir, what I love is helping
Jagtar, your
animals.
internet is unstable or my internet is unstable. I'm not sure which ones. Whose internet is unstable?
Am I audible
I think
now?
it may be me. It's okay. Yes, you're audible now. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, what I love is feeding animals, helping animals, and loving them. And
okay, go ahead.
And what I am good at is how to invest money in a proper and a manifold way. And
okay, go ahead.
what society pays for is in my opinion is leisure and comfort. And sir,
wonderful.
What the world needs is facilities that are worth the money or hard work. So sir, in my ikigai, I see myself having my own company, a tour operator travel agency, or service centers or NGOs.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jagtar. One good thing about Jagtar is he has a lot of clarity about what he wants, and therefore he was able to arrive at the ikigai in 10 minutes. It took me 1 full year to find mine. So I appreciate your self-awareness. So keep working on it. It will evolve over time. It may change over time, and it's a long-drawn activity. So keep thinking on it and keep coming up with as many unrelated professions, because a lot of times what we do is we may tend to retrofit our current profession into the ikigai. For example, it's easy for me to say sports psychology is my ikigai because I'm a sports psychologist already, right? So try to find as many unrelated so that it's a more exhaustive list. So thank you, Jaktar, for sharing that. Who would like to go next?
Sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. My name is Gaurang, sir.
Hi, Gaurang. Tell us about the list.
Sir, I'll directly start from my ikigai. My ikigai is a musician and a serviceman for the society.
Okay. How did you arrive at that?
Sir, I arrive with what I love. I love to solve maths, being a pianist, and to play sports of both the types. That is a digital sporting and physical sporting.
Ah, wonderful.
Then,
And what are you good at?
sir, I'm not yet good at anything, but yeah, I can solve. I'm learning slowly.
Okay, awesome. And what about the things that you feel society pays well for?
Sir, I think that society would pay me if I play a band or if I work as a pilot.
Interesting. Wonderful. And what about the last one? What do you think the world needs right now?
Sir, I think the world needs that they should get free from terrorism.
Definitely, yes. So what were your sorry, go ahead. You were saying something.
Sir, actually, from terrorism, they mean peace and nobody should sleep of hunger and everybody should have equality and freedom of everything they want.
Yes, definitely. Very true. Very beautiful. Thank you, Gaurang. So your ikigai at the intersection were two things. Could you repeat them?
Sir, they were a musician and a serviceman for the society.
So what do you mean by a serviceman for the society?
Sir, serviceman, I mean like as a working of pilot, I'll be get paid for as I will shift people from one country or one state to another state, and if I want means I can also try to remove terrorism from the country.
Okay, wonderful, awesome. Thank you so much. So Gaurang is saying that his ikigai are basically three things. Number one is being in a band because he loves playing piano. Number two is becoming a pilot and helping people reach from one place to another and making their lives easier. And number three is eliminating terrorism from the society because it's one of the biggest evils of our contemporary society. So thank you, Gaurang. Who would like to go next? Yeah, hi.
So, sir, what I love is connecting with people, helping them. That gives a different level of satisfaction. And I would like to gain respect in the society. And what I am good at is like debates, teaching, quizzing, interacting, and convincing people. What society pays for is civil services, teaching, coaching, research, or counseling. And what the world needs is problem solving, mental peace, compassion, commitment, and that will make a better world. So my ikigai comes out to be education sector that may involve teaching or a coaching thing, scientist, counselor, or civil services.
That's wonderful. Anshul, you've put so much thought in the lists, and they are very diverse. Like I can see very different professions, from counselor to civil services to an education like a teacher or professor or a scientist. So thank you so much for sharing that. I can clearly see that you're a very deep thinker and you think a lot, and I would really appreciate that. So good job. uh, Thank you so much, Anchal, for sharing that. Who would like to go next?
So, me, Palak.
Yes. Hi, Palak. Go ahead.
So, sir, first thing I want to be a strong woman. And apart from that, sir, I think I can be a good cook as I'm passionate about cooking. So, second thing, I can be a teacher because I'm doing MSc. And then I can be a researcher in my botany subject. And last one is forest officer. So, yes.
Hmm.
These all.
Why don't you share with us all the 4 categories, Palak? What you are good at, what you love.
Okay. Yeah. So what I love, so I love cooking, and I love going out, spending time with my friends, and getting ready. And what I'm good at, I'm good at studying and about plants only. Yes. And secondly, I'm good at writing, I think, and crafting, I guess, somehow, and cooking, of course. And third thing, what the world needs, I think world needs some public service and healthy eating and taking care of plants and endangered species. Okay, so the last thing is what I can get paid for. I can be a cook or chef, be a teacher, and or be a counselor, because I like talking to people about their problems, about them. I like that.
So your intersections, what are your intersections again? Could you repeat that for everybody?
Yeah. I want to be a cook. I can be a teacher. I can be a researcher in botany. I can be a forest officer.
Wonderful. So that's a very diverse list, from scientist to forest officer to being a teacher. Wonderful. And a counselor. So thank you, Palak, for sharing that, sharing your wonderful goals with us. I hope you are able to pursue these very passionately and you're able to achieve all your goals.
Fingers
Who
crossed.
would like? Sorry, say that again.
I said finger crossed.
Yeah, definitely. Who would like to go next? We can have a couple of more people, then we may have to move forward.
I would.
Sure, go ahead.
So what I love gardening and understanding various countries and cultures and exploring new places. And I'm good at listening and organizing. And what I think society pays for is to athletes, leisure providers or developers, and peacemakers or negotiators. And with that, I mean foreign ministers. And what the world needs is safety, justice, good environment, and peace. And I couldn't come out with a proper ikigai, but what I think is I could be a global scientist who studies various economical and social instances of countries, or a foreign minister, or a UN ambassador.
That's wonderful. I would love to see you as a UN ambassador and representing India outside and solving all the world problems. Jasprit, I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And one beautiful thing that Jasprit brought up is again, I would like to emphasize, is that Ikigai is a very complex, I wouldn't say complex, but it's a deep concept, which means it takes time to understand and evolve. And like I said, it took me 1 full year, and it's not possible to do it in 20 minutes like we are doing in this workshop. But the idea is to get you thinking on those lines so that you combine all of your passions and skills and purpose together. So Ikigai can change over time. It need not be your full-time profession as well. Sometimes our circumstances don't allow us to pursue Ikigai as a full-time profession, and that's absolutely okay. As long as we can do it once or twice a month for a few hours, even that will contribute significantly towards our life experience and mental health. So Ikigai can change over time, need not be a full-time gig, and you can, of course, have multiple Ikigais. There's not just one Ikigai that you can aim for. You can aim for multiple. So thank you, Jasprit, for sharing that. We can have 2 more people super duper quickly, and then we'll have to finish this.
Sir, may
I see Jasleen. Hi, Jasleen.
Hello, sir. So I will start with what I love. Sports, studying practical subjects, and social helper somewhere. What I'm good at, creativity, art, and speaking skills or giving knowledge about anything. And according to me, the world needs humanity and skillful people. And what societies pay for like hardworking people, and some but people who are unique in their way, unique in their career. So I came up with the result. Itna clear nahi hai, but a job which is practical like CFO, CA, where we need to carry out practical theories or practical things, calculating things, social worker by side, and somewhere artist or something because I'm good at art. So I'm not clear, but a rough idea. Sorry.
I am so sorry, Jasleen. I lost you there. My internet was a little glitchy. Could you say that again? Could you repeat your list? I'm so sorry.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, the thing what I love, sports, studying practical subjects and social help. What I'm good at, creativity, art, or something sketching or things. I'm really good at that. Or speaking or giving information about certain topics. And according to me, world needs its first humanity and skillful people. But society pays off for the hardworking people, and second, to people who are unique somewhere or different in their way. The society highlights them, and they are somewhere passionate. So I'm not clear about what I need to become or what I am. Like, it's a rough idea. I could be in a practical job like CFO, CA of a company or banking line, social helper beside because I love social help animals and all. After that, artist or somewhere like that. It's a rough idea, not a clear one.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jasleen. It's absolutely okay to not know. In fact, I feel adults also are more confused than kids themselves. And it's absolutely okay to not know. Even I didn't know. I still don't know. I still feel I may just leave psychology one day. So thank you, Jasleen, for sharing those wonderful thoughts with us. We can have one more person. Last person, please feel free to unmute yourself. I think Navjot. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Khushbu.
So what I love is solving problems, speaking confidently and convincingly. What I'm good at is practical things, problem solvings, interacting with different kind of people with different mindsets. And what society pays for is counselors, analyzers, developers. What the world needs is are problem solvers, strategy developers, innovative startups, convincing speakers, like these. But I can't find any exact interaction of all these things, as you know.
No worries, no worries. Keep working on the list, Khushbu. I'm sure you'll find it. And good luck on your career endeavors. Thank you. Navjot, you can, if you want to share, please feel free to do so. I saw you unmuted yourself a couple of times.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir,
Good
what I love to play with my dog, firstly. Second, eating, family, animals, wandering, which I love the most. So, what I am good at singing, dancing. I love to play different folk instruments. And what the society pays, a good human being, good peoples. And the world need creativity, new thoughts, good lyrics, and where they learn from it. Um, intersection is teaching, singing, anchor, RJ, coach, artist. These are the things.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much, Navjot, for sharing that. With that, we move on to the last part, which is the best, most fun part, is in your link in your chat, I just shared a link. It's a quiz that we'll all play together. So feel free to click on that link and it will take you to a page where you can play a game with everybody. So it's a live game. And we just have 5 more minutes left. So I'll also open that. Are you able to open? Are you able to open the link?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I actually don't see any participants. Were you able to log in?
Yeah, there are participants in the game.
I don't see them. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw them. I see 13 participants. 20 more seconds. If anybody else is joining, please feel free to click on the link in the chat and we'll play a quick quiz together.
I am
see
not able
17 people.
to click that.
What error are you facing, Barbie?
The link is not open.
Okay. Feel free to copy it and then paste it in your browser. Were you able to open that link, Barbie? If you are not able to open it, it's absolutely fine. You'll still see the questions on the screen. So no worries at all.
Okay.
All right. So I will share my screen with all of you. All Those who are not able to access the link, just you can type the answer in the chat. All right. So the answer for this question was reason for being. All right. So we'll move on to the next question. All right. So the correct answer was intrinsic motivation. Moving on to the next question. All right, moving on to the next question. I think we discussed this question, so I am going to skip it because we're out of time. Keep thinking on these lines. It's fine if you're not able to write it right now. So I'll move on to the next. Somebody said swim. All right. Moving on to the next question. So the correct answer to this question was all of the above. So currently Anchal is winning the game. Directly, but I mentioned it indirectly to my own journey. All right. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. It's actually a very close call between Kellen, Gaurang, and Anchal. Again, we've discussed this, so I'll skip this. It's fine. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so we actually finished the quiz. So good job, everyone. I think we'll have a leaderboard shortly. So Anchal is our winner with Arnav coming second and Palak coming third. So congratulations to all three of you. Of course, it's just a game. It's not a competition. It was to freeze the learning of this workshop, and the objective is never to win. So with that, we conclude all the activities. I do have one request for all of you, that once you go back home, make sure you discuss this model with your family members, with your friends, with your loved ones, so that they get to know you better, you get to know them better. A lot of times we are pushed towards certain careers by our own expectations, or sometimes due to the expectations from others. And this discussion with your friends and family members would help you bridge the communication gap. And it would also enhance your quality of relationships with them. So do discuss this workshop and do discuss this model with them. And yep, we already played the quizzes. A bit about what I do. As I mentioned before, I am a sport and performance psychologist. I conduct behavioral workshops, which can help you do your profession, do your work more efficiently and more productively. So I have a ready to flow coaching program, which is a 8-week coaching program for athletes. It's a 6-month coaching program for professionals, and it's a 10-week coaching program for students, where I help them become mentally ready for their lives. So it's a very beautiful program. It combines workshops like this. It combines individual one-on-one coaching sessions. It combines group coaching sessions where we all get together and talk about life. We talk about our goals. And we also work on specific mental skills that can help you achieve your goals faster. Things like stress management, emotional intelligence, motivation, goal setting, communication, and all the soft skills that will help you reach your goals faster. Of course, I also offer other stuff through my organization. I also offer executive leadership programs for businesses, helping their managers and senior leaders and high potential employees grow faster. I also offer employee wellness programs because in the times of pandemic, I think a lot of us are going through a lot of mental health issues and challenges. So I help organizations manage the stress levels in the employees through wellness programs. And I also offer individual and group coaching along with performance improvement plans for the people who are not performing up to the mark. So these are my contact details. I will also paste them in the chat. If you have any problem in life, any challenge, or any self-limiting beliefs that are keeping you from living your life to the fullest, please feel free to reach out to me. Please do not have any hesitation at all. And I'll do my best to help you reach your goals faster. So that's it from my side. I would now open up the forum for any questions that you have.
Yes,
Hello,
participant. Yes, please. Please, ma'am.
sir, I didn't get you. What your question, sir? Can you please repeat it?
I'm saying if you have any questions regarding what we discussed today, please feel free to ask them right now. This is a question and answer session.
Okay.
Dear participants, you can also write it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself, or otherwise we have a group also. You can type in there as well. All right. So with this, thank you very much, Gagandeep ji, for such a wonderful session. I hope audience must have gained great insights from it. And with this, I would like to take the opportunity to thank our GYS experts, volunteers, and the entire team of PCC for their extended support. Last but not the least, to all the participants and the viewers for making this workshop successful. And do join us by registering on www.punjabichamber.com. Our membership is free, so hail the opportunity. So इसी के साथ आज के सफर पर लगाते हैं जी विराम, और आपसे मुलाकात होगी फिर जल्द ही अगली बार. तब तक के लिए शब्बा खैर जी. Good night. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm closing the meeting for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.